Knowing you has changed me. Because you cared, I cared.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the romantic pairings that didn't end up together, even though they totally should have. Given that we'll be discussing some not-so-happy endings, be prepared for some spoilers.
You don't come back from California, man. It changes you.
Number 10, Lara Jean and John Ambrose. To all the boys, P.S. I still love you.
You know who I am?
Someone I sent a love letter to?
Yeah, that's the one.
And I'm gonna need that letter back.
This romantic comedy sequel film picks up where the first left off, with Lara Jean in an official relationship with her longtime crush Peter. When John Ambrose, another recipient of Lara Jean's past love letters, comes into the picture, it sparks a love triangle between Lara Jean and the two boys.
It's getting too crowded in here. Yeah, I'm out. Yeah.
I can stick around and help you clean up if you want.
I got it.
I'll do it. It's cool.
I mean, I kind of help make the mess. It's fine. I really don't mind.
No, I think I can handle helping my girlfriend clean up.
Although we were rooting for Peter in the first film, John Ambrose just seemed like a better match for Lara Jean. They had much better chemistry, far more in common, and Jordan Fisher is obviously too cute to turn down. As a result, fans are divided over the film's ending, which sees Lara Jean and Peter once again reaffirming their feelings for each other.
Do whatever you want.
I love you.
I love you too.
Number 9, Layla and Warren. Sky High.
Supposed to be meeting Will here, but no. You want to sit down?
Hippie plant lover Layla Williams seemed like a perfect match for the 2000s emo dream troubled teen War and Peace, and their chemistry in the Chinese restaurant scene was off the charts. Instead of letting Layla end up with her perfect match, this film took the cliche route of having her best friend and protagonist, Will Stronghold, realize that she was really the one for him all along.
In case my homecoming date ends up killing me tonight, I just want you to know.
Isn't that sweet? I hate sweet.
After ignoring his friends for the entire movie, is that really the ending Will deserved? It's certainly not what Layla deserved, despite the movie's insistence that she was crushing on Will and not Warren. This outcome completely scrapped all of Layla's character development in favor of giving Will a happy ending.
My arch enemy became my best friend, and my best friend became my girlfriend. But hey, that's high school.
Number 8, Midge and Lenny, the marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
What, I'm not important enough to go through all that trouble for?
You are more important than God.
You paid attention.
To you? Always.
This Amazon Prime series pairs its fictional protagonist, aspiring comedian Midge Maisel, with real-life counterculture comedian Lenny Bruce, and sparks fly. The two are equally matched in wit and charisma, with incredible chemistry from their very first scene.
What do you think?
Just wish it had a little more atmosphere. You're still staring.
So are you.
Unfortunately, this relationship was doomed from the start due to the real-life Lenny Bruce's untimely death in 1966 at just 40 years old. This made the unbelievably romantic scenes these two characters shared completely heartbreaking. No matter how much fans desperately wanted Midge and Lenny to get their happy ending, it was tragically never meant to be.
Maybe someday. Before I'm dead.
It's a date.
Number 7, Becca and Chloe. Pitch Perfect.
I'm so glad that I met you. I think that we're gonna be really fast friends. Yeah. Well, you saw me naked, so.
The first suggestion that something might happen between these two a cappella singers comes in the very first Pitch Perfect film. Chloe barges in on Becca's shower to urge her to join the Bardem Bellas after hearing her sing.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty confident about all this. You should be.
This highly suggestive scene was just the beginning of many flirtatious moments between these two characters that led to some serious queer-baiting accusations from fans. The possibility of a relationship between Becca and Chloe was hinted at in the marketing for the film's sequels, but they ultimately ended the series as strictly friends. For LGBTQ fans watching with the hopes of seeing their community represented in a major Hollywood franchise, this was totally disappointing.
You know, one of my biggest regrets is that I didn't do enough experimenting in college. You're so weird. Thanks. I want to go home.
Number 6, Jackie and Hyde. That 70s show.
Steven, do you want to be with me? No, a shrug's not gonna cut it. Steven, I need you to say something.
The two characters with the biggest personalities on this series seemed like an unlikely pairing, but quickly became a fan favourite couple after they initially got together. After Kelso's horrible treatment of Jackie during their relationship, it was refreshing to see Jackie and Hyde treating each other with respect and admiration.
You know what? I'm telling everybody everything anyways. Starting with the fact that you called me your girlfriend.
You're blackmailing me? You're coming along nicely.
Their differences as people made for a relationship where both parties were constantly growing and improving themselves to be better partners to each other. Jackie ends the series paired with Fez, but is revealed to be married to Kelso in the reboot That 90s Show. This upset fans, who rightfully asserted that Jackie deserved better than to end up with someone who treated her so poorly.
Yeah, well, you stopped long enough to cheat on her with Pam, Macy, Lori, and Annette. Who else am I forgetting?
Oh, there were many others.
Number 5, Haley and Andy. Modern Family.
Thought you had a date to go on.
I do.
When's he gonna get here?
Whenever he does. He's just like a few minutes late.
Fans of this long-running sitcom watched the eldest Dumphy fall in love and have her heart broken multiple times throughout the show's 11 seasons. By far, the most popular boyfriend Haley ever dated was male nanny Andy, played by Adam Devine.
Yeah, I'm not showing any skin because I don't want to tempt you.
Oh, well, your gold blazer took care of that.
You know you're into it.
I know. Why? Damn you and that Eagle Scout smile.
I want to take a swim in those big doe eyes. This is happening.
While Haley and her previous long-term boyfriend Dylan clearly had strong feelings for each other, Haley and Andy had what seemed like a much healthier dynamic. They supported each other's dreams and truly wanted the best for each other, which led to Haley encouraging Andy to take a job opportunity in another state. It was a selfless action that cost this couple their happy ending, but showed how much Haley had grown as a person throughout her relationship with Andy.
I don't regret a single minute I've spent with you.
I think you're the first man I've ever loved.
Not a single minute.
You really are the first.
Number 4, Lane and Dave. Gilmore Girls.
I'm sort of an audio geek, sorry.
No, don't apologize. I love you. For being that way. I love it. I'm like that too.
This relationship truly was meant to be endgame, but off-screen complications ruined what could have been for poor Lane Kim and Dave Rygalski. These characters shared a mutual passion for music and each other, despite Lane's strict mother making dating a near impossibility. Dave went above and beyond to prove to Mrs. Kim that he would be a suitable boyfriend for her daughter.
That is a very difficult thing to do, reading the Bible in one night. I myself have only done it 3 times. You need great determination and excellent light. I'm very impressed. All right.
All right, what?
You can go to the prom, but you cannot get married.
Sadly, Dave was swiftly written out of the show when the character's actor, Adam Brody, was cast on The OC. This was clearly not what the writers wanted for Dave, which is proven by his name alone. The character, Lane Kim, is based on Gilmore Girls writer and producer Helen Pye. Her real-life husband's name? David Rygalski.
I'll call you when I know something.
Okay. So writing him a song tonight.
Number 3, Fleabag and The Priest. Fleabag.
I don't know. Oh, I don't know what this feeling is.
Is it God or is it me?
I don't know.
This brilliantly written British series confronted religious taboos when it introduced a Catholic priest as the main character's love interest in season 2. For the first time, this misunderstood, misguided hot mess of a character meets someone who matches her wit and truly sees her, and he's completely off limits.
What if you meet someone you like?
I talk and drink and laugh and give them Bibles and hope they eventually leave me alone.
What if you meet someone you love?
We're not gonna have sex.
Their palpable chemistry keeps viewers on the edge of their seat all season, waiting to see if the priest will ultimately sacrifice his career for the woman that he's come to love. In the end, the priest chooses God over Fleabag, and the two part ways in one of the most heartbreakingly real scenes in recent television.
I love you.
It'll pass.
Number 2, Dean and Castiel. Supernatural. One of the defining moments of 2020 was, without a doubt, the final season of Supernatural.
Why does this sound like a goodbye? Because it is. I love you.
For years, dedicated fans of the series advocated for writers to pair up Dean Winchester and the angel Castiel, but their pleas were ignored. Fans were forced to create copious amounts of fan fiction and art themselves, never imagining the showrunners would actually make their ship officially canon.
Although we do explore the nature of Castiel in Act 2.
Sorry, what?
Oh, it's just subtext. But then again, you can't spell subtext without S-E-X.
Much to the surprise of viewers, one of the show's final episodes saw Castiel actually confessing his love for Dean. Of course, he was immediately banished to the empty, which fans refer to as Super Hell. This was hardly the ending Castiel fans wanted, and felt so unnecessarily tragic after years of hoping for a romantic confession between these fan-favorite characters.
Because the one thing I want, it's something I know I can't have.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Rick and Ilsa. Casablanca.
I remember every detail. The Germans wore gray, you wore blue.
Yes, I put that dress away. When the Germans march out, I'll wear it again.
In one of the most iconic love triangles in the history of film, Casablanca tells the complicated story of Rick Blaine, his long-lost love Ilsa, and her husband Victor. Ilsa needs Rick's help in order for her and her husband to escape Nazi officials, but she also reveals that her feelings for Rick have never faded.
The day you left Paris, if you knew what I went through, if you knew how much I loved you, how much I still love you.
This classic film combines political tension with romantic tension that leaves you wondering throughout whether Rick and Ilsa will end up together. Rick's love for Ilsa means he must ultimately act selflessly to help her and her husband safely escape. It's clear Ilsa loves both Rick and Victor, and it was only a matter of circumstances that led to her choosing her husband over her former lover.
You're part of his work, the thing that keeps him going. If that plane leaves the ground and you're not with him, you'll regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon and for the rest of your life.
But what about us?
We'll always have Paris.
Do you think these couples were meant to be, or did they get the ending they deserved? Let us know in the comments.
You like a man who has a lease.
Depends on the man. Depends on the lease.